at the beautiful Scott County Public Library here in Georgetown, Kentucky. And I'm here with Paula.
Hi.
And we're having our holiday special of Bookends. Yay! Now, I know that everyone likes to get together with family during the holidays, and there's a lot of cooking going on.
In my house there is, yes.
Yes. So have we got a show for you? We've got all the best cookbooks at the Scott County Public Library, and you can pick them up right here. Yes. My first cookbook, this is brand new by the way, Southern Cooking Global Flavors, and it's by Kenny Gilbert and Nan Cavanaugh. And he's got all kinds of Southern cooking, this brand new. My favorite that I'm gonna try, shawarma spiced lamb meatloaf with feta and Kalamata mashed potatoes.
That looks good.
It does, it really looks good. And there's all kinds of stuff in this cookbook, and it's shelved with our brand new releases.
Mm-hmm.
So I highly recommend this one. You cannot go wrong with the gooseberry patch.
No.
No, I go to these cookbooks and every year at holiday time. This one's called Have Yourself a Homemade Christmas, and it's published, put out by the Gooseberry Patch people. This one has not only recipes for everything you could possibly want for the holidays. It's got your main dishes, your side dishes, sweet desserts. But it also has everything that you need to make for your family and friends as gifts. So,
And what I like about the gooseberry cookbooks is they don't call for off-the-wall ingredients that you'll never use again, which I have done.
yeah, you buy that brand new cookbook and you find all these weird things that you don't even know where to find it in your grocery store. But this is not like that. So, you want to make a wreath? They've got wreaths, they've got knitted things you can make. My recipe that I saved in this one is ham and Swiss rolls. Just get, like if you need a little appetizer or something.
Those look good.
During the holidays when your family comes over. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't recommend this enough. Have yourself a homemade Christmas. One of my other old-timey favorites. This one's we've had a while, but it's called Fix It and Forget It. Christmas Cookbook, 600 Slow Cooker Holiday Recipes by Phyllis Pellman Good. And who wouldn't like to just plop it in a slow cooker and just let it simmer?
Especially, like my house gets very chaotic and it's just really nice to have it already in there cooking so I can make the other sides and visit at the same time.
Yeah. So I recommend this, especially if you don't like spending a lot of time cooking. You just want to put it in the pot and forget it. It's got all kinds of chili. I mean, who wouldn't want chili for the holidays? So recommend that one too. Come and get it at the Scott County Public Library. What have you got for us?
Okay, so first of all, this is new. It's the Christmas with Southern Living that we get every year. And it's got decoration ideas, but it's also got some really yummy recipes. One of the ones I really like is it's got a cookie dough recipe, but then you can make more than cookie. You can make other little desserts by adding different ingredients, which I like. It's also got a brunch recipe. It's got a really yummy Italian pot roast recipe, which I'm going to try. And another thing I like about this is it's got the months of November and December planners, so it tells you what to do when, so you're not at the last minute realizing that you should have already done this, sent these invitations out, etc.
Right.
So that's the Christmas of Living that we get every year.
That's very helpful.
This is a Taste of Home handmade food gifts. So it's got a ton of different things you can give, like the little jar gifts that you make, the soup mixes and the teas and the cookie mixes. And then it's also got recipes for prepared dishes that are already done. One of the ones I like for the desserts that you give in a jar is the sand art brownie, which it does look like sand art with M&Ms on top. Another thing I like on this is it's got dog biscuits for our little furry
Aww.
friends. So that's something that, you can use this, give your friends that have dogs, if you don't know what to get them and then you know what their dog's got. It's also got finished goods, jams and jellies, spices and seasonings, and breads and candies. My next Christmas book is Baking for the Holidays. And it's basically, I've got all kinds of goodies in there. Morning breads and pastries, sweet doughs. The thing I would like to try is this Nutella star bread.
Ooh, that looks really good.
It looks good, it looks fancy, but on the other page, it's got a step-by-step how to fold it to get it to look like that.
Wow.
It looks really yummy.
Yeah, it does.
And on that one too, it's got some turtle bars that you can give. A lot of the recipes in here are good for gift giving. They're things that are going to package well that you can give away well.
Yeah.
And that's what I've got for Christmas.
Well, that's neat.
Especially Christmas.
I've got a lot more. My next book is called Kosher Soul, The Faith and Food Journey of an African American Jew. And this is brand new. We just got it in at the library. And if you like a little bit of stories, like memoirs, little snippets of his life, along with your recipes, this is the book for you, because he talks about his relationship with food, and the recipes are mostly in the back. But he's got stuff for Kwanzaa, he's got stuff for Hanukkah, he's got, I think it's called latkes. A couple of recipes for different types of latkes in here. Who doesn't like potatoes?
Yeah.
I love potatoes.
Me too.
So I definitely want to try some of these. Definitely check this one out. Kosher Soul by Michael W. Twitty.
And I like reading foodie books, so I like when it's got the background of the stuff.
Yeah, I love it. I especially love too the memoirs and also novels that go into detail about the food and what goes into it. So very good stuff. If you have a sweet tooth, but you want to cut down on your sugar, this is the book for you. This one's called Naturally Sweet. Bake all your favorites with 30% to 50% less sugar. And it's published by America's Test Kitchen. So I want to make this cake, this chocolate layer cake. It does look really, really, really super good. I think I found the page for it too. Yep, it tells you exactly how to put the frosting on it to make it look the way that it does on the front cover there. But yeah, it's got cakes, it's got cheesecakes, it's got bars, cookies, everything in here. 30 to 50% less sugar. So check it out.
And that's good, because usually you have people coming in that have all kinds of dietary issues, so it's good to have a backup.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Make It and Take It 2022. So if you are invited to a party or a potluck or something during the holidays, you can make it and take it with this cookbook. It's got just about everything portable. Casseroles, bundt cakes, biscuits, fried chicken.
Wow, my favorite.
Everything. Everything. Definitely, and they're pretty easy recipes. This one, I would love to try this. Philly cheesesteak wonton cups.
That sounds good.
I know, what an idea. I really think it sounds great, so I'm definitely gonna try that. But yep, bring out the best with amazing dishes they'll flip for.
And those Taste of Homes, it's kind of like the gooseberries. They usually call on everyday ingredients that most of the time you're already going to have. Not like that.
Yeah, not frou-frou.
Yeah.
And my very favorite, brand new, thank you for ordering this one, Paula. Paula is the one that orders our cookbooks, so she got this one. I love Jamie Oliver's cooking. And this one's called One Simple One Pan Wonders by Jamie Oliver. He can do so much with so little. It's amazing. He's got books like with minimal ingredient cooking and everything. And this is just, you just make it in one pot and it's done. And he uses really good ingredients. gnarly duca roast lamb. Oh, doesn't it look good? Oh my goodness, it's brand new. You can check it out here at the Scott County Public Library, but I get to look at it first.
Of course. That's funny.
Okay.
Okay, so what I have now, they're not necessarily Christmas cookbooks, but they are good books to help you if you have guests coming and you're not sure what to fix and you need something easy-ish. So first, I'm gonna show you the Betty Crocker Best 100, and it's got some great easy recipes that use some standby ingredients. It's got quick breads, yeast breads, easy main dishes, some holiday treats. The one I want to try is this blueberry coffee cake.
Ooh, that looks
And
good.
that's one of their most requested recipes. Another one I like for people, because you know everybody likes sweets, is the bacon, corn, and hash brown waffles.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
And a lot of these just call for, Bisquick, those types of things that you might already have on hand. It just kind of eases up the process. So that's the Betty Crocker Best 100. Now this book I picked up because last year I did have a guest that was on gluten-free diet. It is How It Can Be Gluten-Free Cookbook Collection. And it's got entrees, it's got side dishes, it's got desserts. And what I also like about it, and this is from America's Test Kitchen, in the back it's got the nutritional value of every single recipe in the book. So if you've got a person that's got gluten allergies, it'll cover that. But if they have other, they need low salt intake or they need low sugar, it's got that in here as well. And that just makes it really handy. The next book, because I'm a big chicken lover, this too.
Yeah, me too.
It's America's Test Kitchen, the Chicken Bible. It's got chicken fixed every way that you would want to fix chicken. And one of the things I like about it too is one of the chapters is all appliances. So if you got an Instapot, or if you got a slow cooker, if you got an air fryer, it's got recipes that are specifically for those devices, and it just makes it really easy and nice.
Yeah. It's got pictures.
And it's got tons of pictures. Okay, so these are new books that we just got in within the last 2 or 3 weeks. The first is, and it's big, is Restaurant Gordon Ramsay. It's a very big book. It's about how he got started with his restaurant in London. It's still there. It's over 25 years old. It's got his signature dishes, which they're very upscale. So if you want to impress your guests for Christmas, you'll want to get this book. A lot of the book is his background, and it's got a lot of behind the scenes, not only stories, but it's got a lot of pictures as well. So you can see him in his element with his workers. This book I love. It is by Kentucky cook named Chef Jason Smith, and he is from Laurel, Kentucky. He is the winner of the Holiday Baking Championship and Food Network star. So he's got all kinds of recipes in here with a little bit of a Southern Kentucky twist. So he's got a couple breakfasts of blackberries are Kentucky's fruit. He's got blackberry crunch muffins. The thing I want to try is the hot brown breakfast quiche.
Oh, wow.
I'm a big hot brown lover, so
Yeah.
I really want to try that. He's got sweet tea chicken. He's got scrumptious sweet potato bars.
Yeah,
The
that
sweet
looks
potatoes, this is the time of year for sweet potatoes. And he's got little storylines behind some of the dishes. So he tells about a little about himself growing up in Kentucky and all that, and it's just really interesting. The next book is the Encyclopedia of Seasoning. It's new as well. I was so impressed with this book, I actually bought my daughter a copy for her birthday.
Oh, wow.
It has got rubs, marinade, glazes. It's got your own condiment recipes. And the thing with some of these spice blends, when you buy them, if you're only going to use them a couple times, and they sit on the shelf and they go bad.
Right.
These you can make the blends with the seasonings you already have, and that way you can make them as you need them.
Yeah.
It's got homemade ketchup recipes, it's got kimchi recipes, so it pretty much has everything in it. And so it also has the recipes on how to make the rubs, and also gives you recipes on how to use the items that you're making. This is one of my favorites. By Sarah Kiefer. It's 100 Morning Treats, and it has got a little bit of everything. It's got sweet breads and muffins and quick breads. It's got pumpkin donut bundt cake,
Ooh,
which
that sounds
this whole holiday season is all about pumpkin.
Yep, sure is.
And if you want to make something that's not sweet, it's got the ham and cheese breakfast sliders.
Yep.
And that actually is made in a whole 9 by 13 pan, so you stick them in there and you got enough for all your morning guests.
Yeah.
And some of the ones we have ordered that I'm waiting, we probably will be getting this week. Every year we get the Southern Living annual recipe book. It doesn't come out till December, so we'll be getting it. And of course, it's got the traditional Southern Living Christmas cake on the front, which I'm not sure what that's going to be this year. We have, for those of you that are fans of Yellowstone, we have the Yellowstone Official Dutton Ranch Family Cookbook. And it has got recipes from the actor that's also a chef on the show, Chef Gator. And he tells about his story, and he also tells the recipes that he uses just as he cooks for the people on the show.
Wow.
And my house is all about Nightmare Before Christmas. We love that movie. First I thought it was weird, but then after my daughter got it, we watched it. It's one of our favorites. So we have ordered the Tim Burton, The Nightmare Before Christmas baking cookbook. So it has got baked goods and desserts inspired by Jack Skellington, Sally, Oogie Boogie, and the rest of the crew.
Wow.
And hopefully we'll be getting those in within the next week.
Yeah, I love the cookbooks that we have that are based on video games and TV shows.
And there are so many out there. It's hard to decide which ones to get. That's the problem I have.
Yeah, yeah. Well, now that we've worked up an appetite, you can settle down with whatever you're going to eat with a wonderful fiction book. You thought you'd get away with no fiction in our show, but you were wrong. I've got the newest and the greatest holiday fiction releases. This one is by Rayanne Thane, Christmas at the Shelter Inn. It's about a young woman who returns home after living in several places abroad. And she's going to help her sister run this inn that was passed down from their family. And she runs into her old high school crush, who's now become a very handsome doctor. And they have their romance in this book. So, Christmas at the Shelter Inn by Rayanne Thane. And if you're still in the mood for romance, but you like a more comedic kind of a romance, The Holiday Mix-Up by Ginny Baird. This is one of those books where two people are pretending to date because someone needs to have a fake date for some reason. And then, so the woman is, I think her name's Kathy, or Katie, her name's Katie, and she's pretending to date this guy named Juan, so he can have a date for his family's Christmas party. And then an accident happens and he gets in a coma. But she still has to pretend that she's his girlfriend until he's back. You know, he's gonna recover. He's just temporarily in a coma. But she has to pretend during the Christmas season that she's still his girlfriend. But she's now met his brother, and his brother turns out to be the love of her life. But she's supposed to really be dating this, pretending to date the guy that's in a coma. Anyways, so it's kind of comedic and kind of. Is everyone going to get together all right in the end? And anyway, so a really good one for the holidays. The Holiday Mix-Up by Ginny Baird. Linda Lale Miller's got another one out called Christmas in Painted Pony Creek. And this is about a woman who is on the run with her very young daughter. I think her daughter's 3 or 4 years old, maybe 5. And they're running away from the step-mother-in-law who's trying to get custody for some reason. She thinks she's owed custody of this child that she's not even really directly related to. But anyways, the old woman is very wealthy, and she's causing a lot of problems for this young woman. But the young woman finds a haven in Painted Pony Creek. Does she also find romance? I'm betting she does. So, Home for the Holidays. And my favorite author for fun mysteries is David Rosenfeld, and his Christmas offering this year is "'Twas the Bite Before Christmas."
I love his titles.
I know, they're great. They always involve dogs. And it's the defense attorney, Andy Carpenter, and he's hilarious. He narrates the story, and he's trying to get one of his buddies off who's been framed for murder. And he's just funny. Andy Carpenter is just really funny. And there's always a big conspiracy with somebody setting up or framing the person for murder, and Andy's got to figure it out. He's got a whole cast of characters that he regularly works with, and it's just a cute, fun read. So "'Twas the Bite Before Christmas" by David Rosenfeld. Brand new at the Scott County Public Library. So,
And we have lots more cookbooks.
we have lots more
That's our test, because
cookbooks.
the hard part was picking which ones to present, because we have so many that I just love.
Yes, we do. And, if you can't come into the library for whatever reason, we do have online offerings through Libby and Hoopla. You can access them with your library card and your 4-digit PIN number. If you don't remember what your 4-digit PIN number is, just contact us at the library and we'll be happy to reset it for you. So, that's it, I guess, for our holiday show this year.
I just finished lunch, but I'm hungry again.
Yes, I know these cookbooks are making me hungry too.
I want to go home and bake.
Yeah. Oh, and one more thing. Now through November 22nd of this year, we've got the Friends of the Library having their silent auction. So come in and look at the beautiful items that they have. It's
Some amazing stuff.
yes, it's one of their biggest fundraisers of the year. They've got quilts, they've got wreaths, they've got gift baskets, they've got some little trees. So come and put your bid in. The bidding ends November 22nd. So
It's a good way to get your gift shopping out of the way.
that's right, and it helps a good cause.
Yes.
So, and we'll see you at the Scott County Public Library. Happy holidays!
Bye.